a good voice. God had to put in you the ability to listen to a good keytone when somebody speaks, or somebody when somebody plays a song. God had to put in you that desire, or God had to put in you that thing that you will need in order to accomplish your purpose. So it means that our purpose, it is already within us. We just need to identify what is that thing that is in us. And that Hello, family, and welcome yet to another episode of Your Purpose with Edda. Here we talk all matters about purpose and personal development. So I've been trying to really think, why am I really not doing these videos? And I felt like it was because I was not feeling that, that time when you are not feeling your best, but you still have to produce content, and that is not what I am about. So I told myself, let me just take a break, and now we are back. And even in that break, it was really very important. And that is why it's also just important that you actually take rest in anything that you do, because I felt like I have been having different conversations on purpose, and I think that has been the birth of now this mini episode series of where we just have stories and we connect it into how our purpose is in our everyday life. So I hope you have been doing well, and today we are going to, in these episodes, now what we are going to do, we're just going to have short stories and the lessons learned from those episodes, right? I know I love stories. So this one we are going to do mini episodes, and we are going to just understand what are the lessons that we are learning. So it could be from different people, it could be from me. Like, it will be a storytelling session, and a lesson that you've gathered from it. All right. So this one has been birthed from a conversation that I was having. It's not really a conversation, it was a speaking engagement that I was having. And when I was preparing for that speaking engagement, it came to mind that actually purpose is not that something so big. The reason why people get to feel like purpose is something so big is because that is the notion that has been sent out to the world, to the society. And so we think that I need to discover this purpose. And so you feel like it is this something big. But I'm here to remind you that it is not that big, because it is ingrained in you. So let me take you back to the Bible. In Jeremiah, the Bible tells us that God told us that before you were born in your mother's womb, I knew you. And so, if God knew you before you were born in your mother's womb, then it means that He knew why He was bringing you into this world. And so, if He knew why He was bringing you into this world, let's see Jesus or God as the manufacturer of you, because He's the one who created you, if you believe in God. So, if God is is your manufacturer, as the manufacturer knows why he is creating something. For example, let's say I'm just going to pick something that is close to me. Let's say, for example, this specific mic. The purpose of this specific mic is to be used for sound addition, so to increase the sound. So when I am using this specific mic, it's going to adjust and propel my sound, and that is the purpose why it was created. So when the manufacturer who was creating this specific mic, he had that purpose in mind, that if I create this specific mic, is it going to serve the purpose that it was meant for? And if that is yes, then they start looking at, then what are the raw materials that we are going to use for this sound to be able, for this specific thing, for this specific lapel mic to be able to do its work well. And that is how they came up with now this part, which is used to remove the background noise. Then they came about with the, I don't know the names of these things, but they came about with all these specific raw materials that would be able to help in increasing the sound of the microphone. And it's the same thing. When God was creating you, He had you in mind, and He asked Himself, what is the purpose of Edda? What is the purpose of Eugene? What is the purpose of this Brian? And so once he understood that the purpose of Edda is going to talk to people more about purpose and personal development, then he had to put in me the desire. When he was creating me, he put in me the desire of this, all these purpose, that once I get into the world, I need to have a desire for people. I need to have a desire for public speaking. I need to have a desire for looking good. Because these are all things that bring about me being able to reach you and talk to you about purpose. And it is the same thing. So you who is maybe a singer, or who your purpose is just writing music, God had to put in you the desire of, let's say, music instruments. God had to put in you the desire of, let's say, having maybe God had to put in you a good voice. God had to put in you the ability to listen to a good key tone when somebody speaks, or somebody when somebody plays a song. God had to put in you that desire, or God had to put in you that thing that you will need in order to accomplish your purpose. So it means that our purpose, it is already within us. We just need to identify what is that thing that is in us. And that is why it's important that think about what is that thing that you are really good at, or something that just comes so simply. And that is the thing. Some of you think that because this thing comes so easily, let's say, for example, if speaking comes so easily to me, that could not be my purpose. No, that is the reason why it is something that you enjoy, so that you can be able to use it to amplify yourself, to be able to develop people, for you to be able to be a disciple in that specific area of something that you enjoy. And you do not have to struggle to say that this is your purpose. I know some people, like, for example, for me, when I was identifying my purpose, I knew that I was called into the public space. I knew I was called into public speaking, and I knew I was called into people's space, but I really didn't know exactly what specific niche. It was until I started now doing all these things, trying different things, that I found that there is a gap, and it's something that I still enjoy doing. And because it was not something that was coming easily, then I had to go to school, I had to learn about it, I had to get my certification. And that is, but I had the desire in me to do it. So even when I am doing this, I am enjoying it, right? So try to find that thing that you are really good at, or something that you just enjoy, even if it comes naturally to you. And if you need more insights, or more conversations, or more support on how to actually turn this purpose into something that you can do full time, let me know in the comment section, and I will be able to take you over through our coaching class. And let us, guys, let us focus on the things that actually we enjoy, because we do not want to be doing things that we also do not enjoy. So anyway, I hope you understood the aspect of the manufacturing, and how you yourself is a product of the manufacturing, and how it is related to your purpose. And have a lovely day.